superstar by far. You're the ultimate star. Hardcore superstar by far. Do you wanna be a hardcore? Do you wanna be a superstar? Hardcore. Well, that's what you are. You're gonna be a star.
Hi! So we're in the Saturday. I'm Natalia, and this is
Jade.
And we're really nervous, although this is just a recorded vlog for some reason. It's hard to just perform.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so first, I guess you want to know a little bit more about us, because we don't know you guys as long as, you know, you've known each other, right? I'm Natalia, and you could tell because my name is longer, so my hair is longer, and I'm taller than her, so that's another way. You could call me Tali, by the way. And I like poetry and cooking and literature in general, and I'm a big math nerd and Harry Potter nerd, and that's a lot about
Jade.
me.
I really don't want to have to introduce myself. I'm 22.
Oh, I'm 22 too.
Oh wow. There's gonna be a lot of two shit going on here, you know, since we're twins.
Do we have to censor ourselves when we're on YouTube?
No, Chelsea says fuck. Chelsea says fuck all the time. Should we just roll on to the
No,
first
you need
question?
to say a little bit about
I
yourself.
don't want to say anything about myself. I want to be a mystery.
She's a workaholic, and she's very quirky, and she's an Asian enthusiast, as I would call it. Some would call it creepy.
That's hurtful.
Okay, let's move on to the questions, okay? Number 1, an obscure fact. And we're gonna have a little animation right here. We will! Okay, because I'm a dork like that, and I love to
number
edit
1, an
videos.
obscure fact about ourselves.
Alright, mine, I'm so embarrassed to say it. I sleep with a Hermione Granger wand. No, don't think anything pervy of that. For some reason, I just fall asleep better with it. And it was a gift from Jade, so I'm like, I don't know, I'm a Harry Potter nerd.
And much help it's doing. She stays up till 3 a.m. all the time.
Right? Might as well. I mean, if I'm staying up so late and the only thing gets me to bed is... Don't think anything pervy!
No, that's how you believe in magic.
I believe in magic!
Like this song.
I need to come up with a spell.
I hope you got that.
A spell to say, to make myself go to bed. No, one time I said accio, and I swear I found my keys better with it. Okay, anyways, go ahead, Jane, your obscure fact.
Okay, my obscure fact. Even though this makes me a hypocrite, I am what you call somewhat a technophobe. Not that I'm afraid of technology, it's more like I have a hatred towards it.
A hatred toward its advancement in technology, rather.
Yeah, I hate the thought of 3D TVs. If anybody demonstrates a 3D computer, I will not acknowledge their presence.
Those things are tight, though.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna fuck with our eyes, and then it's just one thing after the next. It's creating society to be so materialistic. I don't like it. And I've even become a victim of this technology advancement. So that's my little obscure fact about myself.
World we're
I
living
just love it because here we're vlogging, and that shows of
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, well, let's go on to 2 before we ramble too much.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot to
Gotta
fit in
commit
since
to my
there's
ideas.
2 of us, and there's only 15 minutes, and we don't want to bore you to death for like 15 minutes. We want it short. Number 2.
Our favorite.
What you
number
wanted to be as a
teen.
child versus what you want to be now, or
Everybody
grow up.
who's responding to Chelsea's challenge was like, I'm already grown up! And it's true in a way.
Well, I don't believe so. When you're 19, that's not grown up. I don't even think 21's grown up. Grown up means when you're like, when you have a career, or when you're a lot older. I wouldn't
have a family.
I wouldn't want to think of myself as grown up. I hate it. I want to be young forever. I act like a child, so
And not
anyways,
to mention
let's
being
answer the
grown up is
question.
really overrated too, because even when
It
you're
is.
grown up, you don't act like an adult.
Right? Whoever acts like do you see
Or make
21-year-olds
decisions
who
all the
seem
time.
like they're
Come
mature
on,
to you?
Our generation, it's terrible.
Anyways, so when I was younger, I wanted to be an astronaut. I loved learning about planets and space and whatnot. For some reason,
Just as nerdy now as she was then.
I've been a nerd my whole life, and I love nerds too. Okay, anyways, so, and then now I want to be a chef. And it's a passion of mine because I've been cooking ever since I was a child, and I loved it. So, it's pretty cool. And I go to Le Cordon Bleu, so it's pretty fancy. Alright, okay.
So what I wanted to be as a child, there wasn't like a certain career. And it's the same thing for me now. I'm very fickle with my career choices. When I was a kid, it was a toss-up between an attorney and a plumber. Very odd, differences there between the two jobs. But it was either something that made you a lot of money or something that made me, like, cool as shit. I didn't want to say didn't make you not so much money because I have not looked into that. And I think they actually make a decent amount. Just who could be, like, an attorney or a doctor or a surgeon or something.
Obviously, she's the tomboy, and I'm the girly twin.
Not really what you call a tomboy.
Jay, come on, we're at 7 minutes. Okay.
No, but the rest you can chop out.
Chop
out
out. Okay, what do you want to be now?
What I want to be now, though, is an X-ray technician. I still trickle on wanting to be a plumber or into HVAC, but right now I want to be an X-ray technician. I want to help fix things. I wanted to help fix toilets. Now I want to help fix people.
By taking their X-rays.
Yes.
And not getting dirty.
So,
at the same
number
time.
3.
What is number 3? It is your favorite shirt. We are wearing our favorite shirts. Here it is. Mine is frilly, and it's purple, and it's just cute.
My color.
Yeah, I like a mature look, kind of. And, it's casual, comfortable, and yet sophisticated at the same time. Jade's is just cool, and
It's checkered.
I get to borrow it all the time.
It's long. It has pockets.
I don't think they care about your pockets.
It's cool to have pockets in your shirt.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Jade, get down. Nobody wants you to model it off.
Okay.
4. So, number pet peeve. It's going to be right here. Pet peeve. Mine, I have a lot, to be honest. I'm kind of a germaphobe, just a little bit. A little teeny bit.
Just a tad.
So my biggest one is when people, I know this one will sound so weird and random, but my biggest one is when somebody sits on my pillows or lays on them, no matter what touches my pillows. Get off my pillow, bitch. Okay, Jade, yours.
I couldn't choose my biggest pet peeve. I mean, it depends on my mood what my pet peeve is, but most of the time it's downright being selfish or ignorance.
Ignorance is totally her pet peeve.
Ignorance. I cannot stand
Ignorance.
ignorance. I don't like people who sit there and are not open-minded to things that are different. Especially Rochelle Schmuckman. That's a made-up name. You should do research on this Rochelle Schmuckman, because she is ignorant as hell. It's crazy. And, it's just things like that. You can't make quick judgments about things you do not know and you've never put yourself into their shoes. Or, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Basically, human rights. Don't take it away. And don't do anything that inflicts on other people's pursuit of happiness. As long as they're not harming anybody, it's okay.
What's the point? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
People are stupid these days, but I mean, I think
Selfish.
we're more
stupid
accepted
and materialistic.
than past generations.
Once in a while.
No, we're
Some
more
people.
accepted than past generations, really.
Yeah.
So I think
like the 40s.
that maybe we should give ourselves some
Credit
credit
as a 50.
where credit is due, although a lot still needs to be done. All right. So number
Power
five.
the people. Okay,
Jade,
I'm sorry.
what is number 5?
Okay, and number 5 is who is our current celebrity crush. Hard challenge, because there's many out there.
And I wanted Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
So, but I knew
I
I
was
had
gonna
a close
say it.
second anyways, so it's no big deal. I could have copied him if I wanted to, but I like being original. Mine is Jason Bateman. Because he's super funny. He swears a lot.
Good choice.
He swears a lot. That's a good quality in me. And I know it's weird, but I cuss like a sailor. So I try to keep it to DL when other people are
And
around
not to
here.
mention, he's in the best show ever, Arrested Development.
Arrested Development,
Which is coming back, people! So,
And if you haven't seen it, which I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't, you gotta see it. It's awesome.
and I know you guys love Michael Cera, especially from
He's
Scott
in it
Pilgrim.
too!
He's in it, and he's so funny.
He's
Because
adorable.
he gets really into character, and it's that nerdy little Michael.
He's
Michael Cera
awkward.
that
Who
love.
doesn't like awkward?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, JD, your crush.
My crush is someone you guys probably don't know if you're not into like Korean dramas and pop and shit, but my favorite person is Kim Jae-wook. I hope I'm saying it right, but he's super hot. Okay, oh god, he's just too hot to handle.
Wait, who
he's
is he from?
tall.
Where is he from?
Okay, he's from Coffee Prince, which is one of the best
Waffle
Korean dramas
guy?
ever.
Is he waffle or no?
Yeah, he's Waffle
Oh,
Guy.
he is?
That's
You
Waffle
like
Guy.
Waffle Guy. We love K dramas and J
God.
dramas. If you guys
Um,
haven't seen any, it's pretty cool, especially if you're into mangas. It's kind of
And
the same thing.
yeah, so he's in that and Marry Me, Mary, and
Mary,
he's
so dreamy.
a brilliant actor. He has long hair. He's slender and tall. He's got these great looks that can accommodate like Japanese culture and the Korean. Like, because I think Japanese men and Korean men are like really extremely handsome. Koreans more. And if that's all right. for me
Okay,
to
dude.
say.
All right.
But
That's enough. I mean, I know she had a hard
he's-
decision because she
yeah.
has a wall of
Plus,
Asians.
yeah.
I wish I could show you.
Yeah.
Maybe I can. Maybe. So this is Jade's wall of Asians, and you can see right here is her crush, the waffle guy, as I call him. She has an Asian.
I've never dated an
kind of an
Asian
Asian
guy.
fetish.
Sad
if
enough.
that's not too intense for you. Anyways, so we don't want to take up more time. Thanks for getting to know us just one-on-one.
From the liquor stores to the train store floors, your filthy room, your drama blues. I'm nothing if I'm not with you.